everybody. It's been a hot minute since I've been live on Instagram. If somebody wants to join me, by all means, feel free to reach out. But I want to do a quick video today, and I thought that Instagram Live with Grant documenting would be the perfect. What's up, Ben Coach Colson? I'm assuming that's Tim Colson. So a question I get a lot is, hey Bradley, I would do business with my customers this way or with my insureds this way, but they won't do it. How do I get them to do what I want them to do? And just for a simple example, let's talk about like text messaging. You know, I know a lot of people, including myself, tout text messaging customers and things like that. And sometimes it's Leo, anytime you want to come here and hang out, by all means come here and hang out. And I'm not keeping the sunglasses on to look cool. It's because it's outrageously bright out here. You know, I want to communicate with my customers text message wise. I want people to use my app. I want people to do this. I want people to do that. But I can't get them to do that. How do I get them to do that? And I was thinking about this. I just got my hair cut a second ago, and I was on my drive back, and I was thinking about it. There's really 3 ways you get your customer to do something that you want them to do in terms of how they do business with you. Way number 1 is you only seek out and ensure customers that do the things you want them to do. For example, if you are wanting your customers to text you and use your app and self-service and things like that, you do not do that by ensuring, no offense, 69-year-old, 73-year-old Mama who is going to want to come in the office and pay her bill every month. The flip side of that is if you want your customer to really exponentially value relationships, so much so that they come to your office and drink coffee every single month when they pay their bill, you don't need to insure me. You don't need to insure the millennial that wants to text and use their app for everything. Okay, so that's number 1. You know, if you want your customer to do business with you a certain way, you don't insure people. You don't bring on customers that are not your target client. Okay. Second way that you get customers to do business with you the way that you want them to do is by not rewarding the behavior that you don't want. Okay. Now, for the most part, number 1 is the correct answer, right? Because really, we want people to do business with us the way that they want to do business, right? So therefore, we should not insure or bring on people as customers who are not our target clients, okay? But a lot of you aren't in the case where you're building a scratch agency and you can't set it up the way that we have at Portal, where we only target people who are our target client. That way we know it's going to be a good relationship. And fact of the matter is, if somebody has a bad experience at Portal, typically that's not our target client. Not because they had a bad experience, but the fact that they were not our target client was one of the reasons that they had a bad experience. We didn't mesh well, okay? But a lot of you aren't in those shoes, which is a good problem because that means you have a customer base. How do you get your current clients to do business with you the way that your agency wants to do business with you, the way that your agency wants them to do business with you, that way you can be profitable? And that way is very, very simple. You don't, as I said before, you don't reward the behavior that you don't want. I'll give you an example. There's a technology company that I do business with, okay? And they posted in their Facebook group a while back for people to please stop putting complaints about the system in the Facebook group, rather submit a ticket to support. And I was one of those guilty parties that I would post in the Facebook group when I had a problem with this particular technology. So I said, okay, I'll submit a support ticket. I submitted a support ticket. I think 3 days went by and I literally had heard from no one. Okay. I posted in the Facebook group, hey, I was having this problem, and I heard from someone immediately. So that's not a company, and it's a company I love. That's not how you get people to do business with you and interact with your company the way that you want them to do business. You have to reward the behavior that you want. For example, if I'm wanting a lot of my customers to text me or to use my app and they are not using my app, I'm going to slightly reward the behavior when they do use that app. I'm going to push them towards that app. When they do use that app, I'm going to respond to them way faster than I would if they were to call me, email me, or whatever the behavior is that's happening. And it might sound a little counterintuitive to customer-centric, which takes us back to number one, which is only write the people that are your target clients that do business with you the way that you want to do business, okay? Lastly, the last thing is probably the easiest, is just tell them what you want them to do. You know, hey, Miss Jones, yeah, that's great that you called in to change your car. You know, you can actually handle this on the Glovebox app, or you can actually handle this through text message a lot easier. So that was on my mind today. If you guys have any questions, I know I rambled a little bit because literally this was just on the fly. Really appreciate every single one of you. I need to do this more often because it was a lot of fun and I had a lot of people on here. Everybody say hey to Grant. Hey Grant. Kenneth, I see you on here. Get back to work. I'm joking, but get back to work. See ya.
And then when the actual turf goes down, it's just, you couldn't imagine playing on it. But it's backfilled, and I'll show you in a minute. It's backfilled with the old recycled car tires, the little black things that are rubbery.
So when you step, it kind of...
Yeah, but it's real cushiony, like even more than your shoe. So this is the top floor. It's the media level.
So this is where the media sits.
Yeah, so you got 3 levels of working media, like your sports writers.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes the TV stations here, the photographer will be down there, the sportscaster would be up here until mid-4th